Hello everyone, welcome back to Ixion. I know I finished my playthrough last time, but there's been a few updates since. Namely, the ones I care about is there's a challenge mode, which I'll admit I've already played through and I've already done, so I know I can do it. The big changes why we're coming back is apparently they've overhauled, they've updated Chapter 5 to make it more in line with the other chapters in terms of quality, because the last chapter was definitely felt rushed. So they've made some timing changes, add some voice lines, stuff like that. So we want to experience that, and we're kind of going to go through challenge mode, which is, an unrelenting fight for survival, recommended for administrators who have completed default mode and want to really test their skills. The hull is falling apart. Actually, you can read that, but yeah, things are falling apart. Crew is unforgiving. Accents are frequent. Resources are scarce. Complete unlock, and I've already unlocked the achievements, so we're not doing that, but there's a revamped chapter 5. They've also, as you can see here, added a custom mode where you can do anything you want. So if you just want to learn how to play the game without having to worry about constantly getting alloys for hulls, you can just turn all of that off if you want, so you can create the game you want to play using this. You can see like the difference in challenges. The full jump up to 150. Oh wow, that is quite the jump in some spots. Now, just looking at all the little sliders that changed, it's quite a jump. I even in Journey the whole thing. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna click on challenge mode. We're gonna launch that so we can experience the revamped chapter 5 and the increased difficulty as we go along. And we're going to enjoy it. Hopefully I don't suffer or make a mistake and blow us all up. If it'll ever load, that is. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna watch the cutscene. I'm gonna mute myself so we can just enjoy the ambiance, because I don't think we had music the last time.
Launch control, we have Tiqqun clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Maiden go.
EA algorithm online.
Attested safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad. PPS Tiqqun to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tiqqun Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers. Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tiqqun, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tiqqun. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tiqqun's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Thank you, Eden. Oh, they just keep talking, don't they?
Administrator.
I usually skip this on my
I want to
playthroughs.
introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tiqqun, leading the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then, you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tiqqun's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tiqqun following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tiqqun. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tiqqun back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Okay, we are laying out... I'm just basically laying out roads so we can start building things. Because I have a specific head idea of where I want things, so I like maximizing my space. So let's get rid of all that alloy there so I can build a lab in here. I'm gonna have to delete that road there. Now once that's taken care of, I'll stick the lab in here. Just like that. We'll do that so we can build another road in here. What's my first objective anyways? Oh, next transmission.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus'
Oh god, it's all dialogue here.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tiqqun, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos' lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there's a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Administrator, the unable to access food supplies. Nikiono protocols directly up construction of a mess hall. This bonus to distribute food. Yeah, that's on its way. I'm just laying things out. Now, I know I did lose. I am short 10 alloys. I don't min-max my playthroughs, so that's why I lost the 10 alloys there. Whoops. So now that we have that, let's actually switch these around, because I want the stuff that needs more access needs to be farther forward. Now we have that. And we will build food production, food storage right there. And you will store food. Well, get is there? No, just 60 food.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Actually, how much space does?
A new request awaits your attention.
Yeah, that's good, actually. So let's close this up.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the E01, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tiqqun's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tiqqun, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Serve similar space with Riddle's pattern.
Cargo ship, we're also going to need science ship, right? And we have everything we need for that. So now let's go to this. We are going to send you out to gather that food. Actually, you're just going to gather all advanced resources we need. There. Resolve the moon. Let's get out into space.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Out of commission, auxiliary systems are operational and can be used to restore power. Exploit the security vulnerability. Can I build? Yeah, let's build a new. Oh, need an EVA airlock, right?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Do we have to research EVA? Yeah, we do. Research. There we go. We hacked into the computer systems you ordered and retrieved several relevant research papers and data sets. Now dismantle the base. I just start getting rid of all these tutorials that have queued up. Oh, we need an infirmary.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Base has been dismantled, although most equipment was damaged. We were able to prepare some usable resources for extraction. Have we gathered all the science yet? Not yet. What else do we need right off the bat? EVA airlock has been unlocked. Let's go for some. Let's go for the probe launcher because there is some more tech we can get here.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tiqqun's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Power supply overloaded. Administrator, a new administrator due to insufficient levels of electricity generation. Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Yeah, we're working on it. And we just requested more workers because we were almost overworked. Got enough resources for a probe bay now. one more crew quarter. Let's turn the lab back on for research. We now need insect farms so we can get to the next arm. Now let's build a probe.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
And send a signature trace from EKP system has been detected near Saturn. EKP technology is exclusive property of Dolos. Barometer indicates that the company has not deployed any missions to the sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere. Send a team to investigate. Now, what do we need? First thing we're going to need for the next sector is the steel mill. Let's empty these deposits. So we can actually, I think we can already get rid of this road.
A science ship team has completed a task.
A prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of EKP. We have stripped it down and recovered schematics. Alright, we have a probe. Let's go do that thing we're not supposed to do way over here. How close can I get the science ship? I can't get the science ship at all close. Saturn's as close as it gets. I like the little dips in the map representing the gravity well of the star. It's only a shame the planets don't do something similar. Unauthorized access. By proceeding beyond this point, you are breaching the terms of your contract with Dolos AEC. Further action can and will result in summary dismissal. We're going anyways. What is that? Just drifting across my screen. What the hell was that? I don't recall seeing that the first time we played this.
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
Correct. Diamond Protocol. Open rat door behind. Open RAT back door into administrative terminal. Blah blah blah. Attempt to contact the hidden Dolos station Outer Hope. Create temporary easement. Contact the station. Tiqqun Station. This is Marduk Council member Rabia Nikione. You are not authorized to interface with Outer Hope. The purpose of this facility is to allow Dolos to continue with the development of its most highly classified projects, far away from the prying eyes of our competitors and the media conglomerates of Earth. Do you not realize that the whole world is watching you at this moment, and that your presence here could jeopardize this entire operation? I will be filing an official complaint with Veneer himself, unless perhaps you can do something for me that may change my mind. I'll send you some resources. Alright, let's get the external thing on. Let's build the full engine.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Thank you, Administrator. Now leave. I will ensure that Dolos issues a public statement that rationalizes our contact here at the edges of the solar system. I'll placate Veneer for now, but you will need to explain your actions in due course. You might have heard we're working on the next iteration of the Tiqqun, the Protagoras. The Tiqqun operation must succeed if we are to achieve our goal of bringing humanity into a new era. Trust into genetic conatus. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. So once we have those resources, we're going to need a new storage for
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tiqqun, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Can I fit?
Administrator,
Yeah.
a new request awaits your attention.
Administrator food supplies are dwindling despite clan control protocols. Some crew members have become aware of this. They are worried food will soon run out. Make a public commitment to increase food production would quash any simmering rumors about your management skills. We will build food. We will feed people. Where'd I put the food? There's the food. And yeah, there's no real good place to stick them for now until I have a food district. So let's just tap, tap, and tap. And soon, we have one insect farm built. None of the crew are starving. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more. Let's start building some homes. Oh, another incoming transmission.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Daniel Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Administrator, I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to lead this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tiqqun is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light, and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Alright, move the Tiqqun to... let's wait for a food cycle to pass. Once we've fed people, we'll move on to the moon. Now, there is a strategy about staying in the opening chapters, just waiting for science to build up, but we don't... I find if you work your way to the science lab and science ship tech upgrades, you don't end up needing a lot of science, and you actually end up with more than you need for everything. Okay, there we go. Pop that. We are going just to quickly hop over to the moon. There's Earth. What continent is that, actually? Hard to tell where we are. Those kind of look like the Great Lakes, but the cloud cover, it's hard to tell. And by Great Lakes, I mean the Great Lakes in North America, but yeah, I can't really tell with the cloud cover. Alright. We'll grab the last of the supplies from the Shinabi. And we will initiate a volt jump, and that's where we'll end the episode. Just like that. Planetary view, vol engine, jump.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun before volt jump initiation.
And here we go.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the Earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the Earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tiqqun Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity.